nigga. Stress, but Buster free. Enemies give me reason to be the last motherfucker breathing. Busting my automatic rounds, catch 'em while they sleeping. Oh, I'm the last motherfucker breathing.
Uh-oh.
Hey, where's your stress at? Where's your stress at?
Digging in the crates. Tupac. Man, shout out to the man behind the beat that you listening to right now, Freak, man.
Freak.
Go ahead and took a woman's hand in marriage, man.
Congratulations to the homie
Congratulations
Freak.
to Freak, man. If you listening, Freak, man. Congratulations, bro.
For sure. What up? Hey, we gonna jump right into it. Are you managing your stress right? What's causing you stress? Is the stress that you are dealing with, is it worth it? We already got bills, you know, food, clothing, shelter. Those are the main stressors of our everyday life. Mm-hmm. Do you have a partner that takes away stress, or do they add to your stress? You know what I mean? Yeah. Your job, just all of that stuff, man.
Yeah, stress is very challenging, man, because I can tell you, me personally, man, when you say add to your stress, because you already know you stressed out your goddamn self. So like you said, sometimes you could look at a person, they ain't got to say shit. You just know it's something, right?
Right.
And to me personally, I know what adds to my stress is like the putting off.
Yeah.
Like the procrastination. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really want nobody to tell you what you got to do. But then it just adds to it when I hear you like, did you do that one? Man, you know I ain't do it, because I would have came right in here and told you I did that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you say, I'm glad you mentioned partner, right? So when you got a partner that adds to your stress, you don't really know it. And it's no offense to them when you lash out like, hold on, man, don't talk to me like that. Like, it doesn't sound like I'm picking on you, or vice versa, you picking on me. It's just like, maybe I'm stressed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think a lot of times people don't pay attention to the others around them. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it ain't time to critique something. Like, I'm a type of person, if a person around me is stressed or they're going through something, I'm a compassionate person, so I always put myself in their shoes. Mm-hmm. So I can say, now ain't the time to talk to them about that. Mm-hmm. Or now ain't the time to make a comment. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When you blew a tire on the expressway, you're on the side of the road, you call a friend to come and help you, and the first thing they say is, well, why are you there? Mm. I don't need to tell you why I'm here right now. I need the help. Either tell me no and hang up the phone, or come help me. Talk to me about why I was there after you saved me from the situation. You know what I mean? Because I'm real anal about that, because I'm the youngest of four. Mm-hmm. So I know how to put myself, my feelings or whatever to the side, because I'm the youngest of four. Like, my opinion don't matter. So I know how to go along with where we're going. I'm that type of individual that's, all right, if this is what we going and I don't have the answers and I'm asking you for the answers, whatever answer you gave me, that's what I'm going with. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to question it. You know what I mean? Like, I
totally agree.
Because it's like, I'm the type of, don't ask me. If you don't want to hear what I have to say, don't ask. All I'm going to give you is what you're asking for. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
it sounds like he's stressed right now.
I'm stressed.
Anyway. But so if you have that situation going on, you know you have that situation going on. So how do we, as a collective, especially in relationships, and I ain't talking about just boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife, even in like kids and parents, all kind of relationships that we have that we don't even think about it as a relationship. But if you have to be around someone and you're not having a good day, It'd be certain days you overlook a lot of things, but some days you just notice every little fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it adds to your stress at that time. So I would say, you know, you good at this, man, because I've been knowing this dude a long time. I would say when it comes to personal relationships like love and things of that nature, mm-hmm. it's way more stressful because, you know what I'm saying, love is like, hey, I would do the same for you. Would you do the same for me? You know what I'm saying? So like you said, when somebody question why you on the side of the fucking road, you like, nigga, you gonna be the one to get out the car and change the tire, man. You coming or not? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. Like, I don't even think it's love. I think it's respect.
Yeah.
Like,
but you know what?
I'll say it this way, like, because like you were saying, it's not, this conversation isn't just about, you know, your girlfriend or your boyfriend. This is about your partner, whatever people you're around. Like, on any crew, on any work crew, you have to work together. Mm-hmm. You don't always have to have the answers. Mm-hmm. You just gotta, you know, you do your part. And sometimes there's a time and a place to ask questions, but not when you into it.
Yeah, totally agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Because you know what? To me, for everybody that know me, including him, I mean, there's some people right there that's listening to this right now that know I ain't heard from him in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Usually when I'm stressed, man, I like to go into the closet. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in a literal sense, but like I like to be by myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't heard from me, or when I'm going through my stressful times in life, I'm solo. I'm like trying to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me think. But when I do figure it out, you will see me more, hear from me more. And like for friends of mine, especially including this man right here, that's when I'm going to reach out.
Right.
And I'm going to be on the side of the road. Before I even called you, I've been on the side of the road for about a couple of hours trying to, damn, I ain't even got a spare tire. Damn, I ain't got enough money.
Right.
Fuck, I only got 10% on my battery. I didn't thought about it. Man, I get out, just walk. I might call you at the gas station, bro. Like, hey, can you come pick me up? You be like, yeah, I'm on my way. Bet. I ain't gonna ask you how long you gonna be, whatever. I'm chilling. And then I surprise you with the shit when you get, hey, G, I really need you to come. When you get to the gas station, he gonna ask these questions because he have done this before. Where your car at? This is a literal question that you could ask me now that you hear, because you here to help. Like, you just know that this ain't you. Where's your car? Right. Or where's that G? Well, we need to go get your shit.
Right.
And then I'm like, nah, I might be, and I done told this dude, nah, fuck the car, man. Let's go outside, man. I'm trying to get away from that. You know, it's pissing me. He'd be like, nah, bro, let's handle that. And then we can kick it and talk about it later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a time that you got to just understand who you dealing with.
That's helping to manage. You know your people is going there in a stressful situation. Mm-hmm. So it's on you. If you really are here to help them. First way you help is don't ask too many questions. Handle the situation. Then you could talk about it later. Because then when you talk about it later, that's when you can give your opinion on, man, maybe next time don't go that way. Or, you know, next time you knew those tires were bad. Next time, you know, you got to just, you know, be more prepared. But you don't tell them when they're on the side of the road, when cars are about to clip them and it's drunk drivers out. And, you know, yeah.
So it's very stressful times, people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We all know what's going on in the world. It's been going on forever. Some people it happened in New York already. People that lost their jobs because they made decisions. And there's some people that made decisions, right? And we all getting sick either way it go. You know what I'm saying? So I think that with this current time, man, people need you more than ever. So it's more about, in my opinion, in your personal relationships, it's like, man, just being there without the voice sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Listen, just be an ear sometimes. Be a hand if you need to be a hand. And that's that. But also, now I'm going to talk about this shit too, because I done been helping people that's going through some stress for times, and it stresses me the fuck out. Because I'm the type of person that'll take on your stress for you.
Right.
You might, and a lot of people who listening will call me one of the most negative motherfuckers ever. Like, he always negative. He always negative. That's very true. Because when those negative stuff happen, like if we go back to the car situation, he said just right now, cars are passing by about to clip you. I'm going to tell you, get back in the car. I got this. Don't even be out. I got it. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me now when I'm here to help your ass out.
Right.
Because I would be that negative person. Hey, what side? Hey, why you going down that road? Ain't enough room on either side. So if you do get pulled over, all right, and your car get a flat, it's gonna be hard to get somebody over there. You be like, well, why you thinking like that? I'm like, cause I'm gonna be the person that come
right
and be changing the tire.
Because I'm gonna be the person that is fixing it while you looking at me, or you on your phone, fucking on Facebook talking about how you stranded. But I'm the one fucking working in the rain and all that. And mind you, I ain't talking about nobody in particular. I'm just saying this, like, I was thinking the other day, and it was a video of a lady, and she was pulled over by the police. And, you know, she's talking loud, and, you know, she's upset, you know, feeling like she was profiled or whatever. Now, of course, I know the feeling of feeling like you being profiled, right? But even when her point got proven, she still wanted to like yell and ha ha, like, and that adds unnecessary, because it's like you won already, you know, like don't add on more now, motherfucker. You know, I'm to a point where I'm tired of caring about any of this, honestly. Like for every positive thing you try to put out, treat people the way you want to be treated, that shit doesn't come back to you. You know what I mean? Like on some real, and mind you, I don't think everybody needs to be exactly how I am. I just think the people that I'm around need to be how I am, because I like to treat people the way I want to be treated. So it can't be one-sided. It can't be I'm down for you 100%, you down for me 50.
Okay, I totally agree.
I don't even want 95%. I need that hundo, because I'm a ride or die type person. I will sleep in the alley with somebody who I love. I'll sleep in the alley with rats and roaches. We out here. That's how I get down. Yeah. So I need people around me like that. You know what I mean?
Look.
And, you know, when you don't have that, you're either going to be pulled in their direction, or they're going to pull you. They're going to pull you in their direction, or you'll pull them in yours, you know? And so you got to, like, the homie I'm on the radio with right now, like, this is a person I can honestly say is 100%. Like, we done been through it together. Anything you could think of, we've been through it. And we share a camaraderie of, all right, we going to get through this, and then I'm going to talk to you and say, hey, bro, this was wrong. We shouldn't do this again. But if it happens again, we going to go through it again.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
See, not to cut you off, but that's another thing that we gotta realize in like age, the age that we are in. See, life is full of experiences, right? So we meet people later in life, or we done went through so much shit, you know what I'm saying, that they would never understand your experiences. So I'm not, like what you just mentioned right now, I'm trying to get the quick loyalty fast. But my experience with you had already proven that. That's why I can come to you and you gonna get that.
Right.
And then you had put something in somebody's, in my mind one time, in a lot of our relationships, especially with the significant others, like I done had women in my life that you said, bro, they ain't gonna never know, they never gonna miss they never gonna know what they miss until you gone, right?
Yeah.
So you will understand what we talking about when it comes to loyalty and love, and like somebody that's willing to help you when that person that is like that is no longer in the picture. You feel me?
Right.
Like, man, I done been with exes, you know what I'm saying? And to save people money, I would do anything, because I know now I'm gonna be the first nigga to go broke. So if you like, man, it's gonna cost you want to move? And you like, yeah, I want to move. And you could ask my ex, she like, it's going to cost $800 or whatever the ticket was. I like, for what? Hell nah. I'm going to call the homie up. We going to move this shit. She like, oh, where you at? And bro, the time you was at work and some shit, all right, we wasn't even chopping it up like that. Me and him be having our little bullshit sometimes. So I like, I ain't even called him yet, but this is what I know how he is. He gonna come regardless. So I like, and this is before he had his, you know, your surgery and shit. So I already know he don't feel well, but he's still gonna do it. I be goddamn, ask the woman, ask her, man, I pulled down the couches by myself. She like, nigga, this nigga moved to half the front. Then I called you up like, bro, when you come help me, you like, bet. I already knew out of the love for you, I'm like, I ain't talked to him about a week, and I'm pissed off at him. So I already know it's going to be a little static there, but it's going to be hesitation, as if we was still communicating every day. You, nigga, I'm pulling up. But I'm like, man, I got to call him. Like, man, where you at? Nigga, what the fuck you care, whatever. And all I had to do was say, gee, I need your help. You on the way regardless. All right, bet. Come swoop me up. That's what you said. I said, all right, I'm on my way. When I'm already knowing that I got to lift more anyway, so let me go and knock everything I can knock out by myself. And then I'm going to ask you for the help. So that's how we talk about stress. Like the stress of her wanting to move transferred on me. I'm like, okay, I can move this shit by myself to save you money. I know money funny. Bet. And I already know I got somebody to help me with my stress as well that are coming for my rescue. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's third person. Like, you be maybe helping someone and need someone else help to help that one person. You know what I'm saying? You see how they be a ladder sometimes? So a lot of times with stress and managing it, you can do so much by yourself, man, because mental health is really important, man. So you need to know when it's time to reach out. That was a physical thing that I knew when it was time to reach out to the homie. Like, hey, can you come help me? Because it's some shit that I can't handle by myself. I'm going to need somebody else to help me.
Yeah, right.
So we can use that physical way in a mental way. It's some things that you going through mentally that's stressing you out that you can't handle sometimes by yourself. And people that love you and should know, a lot of people ignorant to what's going on inside of your mind. So you need to kind of be outward with it and say, hey, I need to talk. And what he's mentioning is that you need to listen and not be quick to speak or judge. You know what I'm saying? And he a good example of that. Like, I can call him. I'll probably talk for the whole hour on the phone. He probably said, and then he'll say some things like, bro, well, let me ask you this. And then it'll make me think different. And all the time, I did all the talking, but you did just a couple questions. But let me ask you this. And I'm like, okay, jogging my mind. You right. And I'm over here having a whole conversation with just you on the phone, holding the phone. I'm like, you right, bro. I never thought about that shit. Right. But since you said that, and it's like, well, let me ask you this. And you asking nothing but questions, and you helping me get through the stressful time. So let's say when it comes to adding to somebody's stress, it's like, man, just knowing how to tiptoe around your own ego, your own like, if it's that easy, all you got to do. No, everything ain't that easy for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some things, people take information, stress, everything different. You know what I'm saying? We all different. But you know, it's times where the experience, like I mentioned, it's certain times and certain people that you allow to be that rough, tough person with you going through a stressful time. Like, I wouldn't mind you come up on the side of the road. Nigga, man, why you on the fucking side of the road? Man, I had to quit. I had to leave work. I'm going to take all that from you because I know you going to come regardless, and I'm like talking my shit. Next time I help you out, you know you going to give what you get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's some people who this your first time or this the fifth time, and every time it's something. Man, come on, bro. I got some people I can call right now. I ain't got to do all this talking with you. Yeah. That's going to understand. Man, I called you because I'm trying to get that person a break. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, it's different ways, man, to handle those relationships.
Yeah, I think it's just, man, we all got to, I just think it's important to put yourself in another person's shoes. Because, you know, as men, we don't really have a lot of outlets to let out stress. That's why a lot of brothers are in jail.
Yeah, that part.
That's why a lot of brothers are dead. That's why a lot of brothers are alcoholics and drug addicts. Yeah. We got a lot on our mind. And, trying to balance normal life and adding these little small stressors here and there, man, that's going to kill us. And I don't want to die over stress. There's a lot like we battling every day, and every day is a new challenge and all that. And stress is going to come with life. I'm not saying, we have to live a stress-free life, but you want to minimize the amount of stress you're taking. Too much of anything is a bad thing, including water.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I just lately, when you scour the internet and you see all these videos and you just see all this stuff. And to a person like me that actually cares, it's stressful enough.
That part.
It's stressful enough caring. Sometimes I wish I didn't care. To be honest, sometimes I wish I could be like certain people and just be like, well, that ain't my business.
Man, come on, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm dead ass serious, bro. Dead ass serious.
Bro,
if I could ever get to that point of just being selfish,
man, I can't do it.
And just to be like, man, that ain't my problem. Or see, you know what I mean? I'm the type, I see 5 homeless people on the street, I got to get all 5 of them something, because that's the God in me that wants to help, wants to bring some sort of positivity to something that I see is negative. You know what I mean? Because I look at it as maybe my little positive donation is saving that person from killing somebody, because nobody would ever help them. Man. You get what I mean?
I totally get it.
So when it comes to me, I'm like you. Like when I'm stressed, when I have things on my mind, all that, I like to be by myself. I'm not a person that has to be around people. But I'm also a person that if I got to deal with stress by myself, then you don't have the right to ask me about it. I don't really care about your critique, because you're not helping me. You're not gonna help me. You literally are gonna tell me something so you can get your rocks off to feel like you did something.
It's gonna make you more stressed.
But you're not gonna help though. You're just gonna say it and what? You get what I mean? And that bothers me more than a person that's like, I can't help you.
I totally agree.
You know what I mean?
Man,
I can't stand that type of shit.
Man, it's a gift and a curse to care too much.
Yeah, man.
It's a gift and a curse, man. To care about somebody sometimes more than you care for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I can go without.
That ain't even a gift. That's a fucking curse.
No.
Because no.
Because it reciprocates.
Besides, wait a minute. I'm just playing. But besides your children, honestly, you're supposed to care about yourself first.
Yeah.
To be honest. My mother taught me this. It's God, then it's yourself, then it's your, wife or husband, then it's the kids, then it's the dog, then it's the cat, then it's the fish. Yeah. It all goes in sequence.
That's true.
Now, of course, you got to as the man. I think as the man, I represent my family every time I walk out the door. So I gotta represent. I gotta stand upright. I want to be a good representation to where when my family comes and I'm not around, my name is what gets them the respect that they need to be anywhere they have to be. So I can't represent. I can't. It's like you got a wife and kids at home, but you go steal everywhere you go. Then when your wife and them go, they don't want to allow them in. And they're like, well, what do we do? Well, your husband got a bad reputation here, so we don't want none of y'all around, right? So I feel like I got to represent. Same way, you represent your job when you have a uniform on and you're pulling up to a customer, you're representing a corporation. Doesn't matter what your thoughts are, your stress level, nothing. While I'm here, I'm representing this corporation. You know what I mean? That's the same with everyday life. So you want the people that are around you to represent you well, the same way you represent them when you outside. They got to represent you. You know what I mean? You could be in a group, it's 5 guys, 2 of you are solid. The others Money may change him. A girl may change him. Just this guy's desires may change him. He doesn't have the group in mind when he moves. I'm the type of person, I got the group in mind when I'm moving in a group. When I don't feel like having the group in mind, I move solo. So I don't have to take on, because when we out as a group, I got to worry about is the homie too drunk? Let me make sure he's all right. You know what I mean? I'm already watching all my guys walking around. Man, I see them other dudes kind of looking at them like they're going to whoop them. You know what I mean? Let me go over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's unneeded stress sometimes.
That's unneeded stress. But that's why even that, you don't go out with them all the time. You go out with them when you have enough empty storage space in your stress vault that you can spare a little stress to them.
That's the mind frame we want to have in stressful times is, do I have enough empty space to deal with your shit? You know what I'm saying? Because if I ain't got enough empty space, you gonna see your brother be more snappy. You know what I'm saying? Be asking you those questions that piss you. But why you over here all that? You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm at the point with the pandemic bullshit. Man, I ain't got enough space for no bullshit. Like, stop playing with me. Y'all niggas had all the free money. Y'all niggas had all the health. Now y'all back on the bullshit.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's a great
point. Back on the bullshit. I'm still over here, boots on the ground, niggas. Still over here, got the Lysol can spray, niggas wearing N95 masks.
Right.
I'm still at ease. Like, I see what they doing, but I'm like, why do I care enough for everybody else?
Yeah, see, that's a great point, right? Like, so we have the virus going around. I'm vaccinated, right? I'm vaccinated. I'm not a big mask wearer. Like I have to work every day with a mask, and I work around people in their homes. So I have to have that mask on every day. And with the type of job I do, it's very uncomfortable as the day goes on because you got your sweat. I go in attics. I go in crawl spaces. There's dust. There's bugs. But I got to wear it because that's what it is, even though I'm vaccinated. But I'm not the type of person to say, well, I'm vaccinated, so I don't never got to wear it. And it's on you if I cough on you. Sometimes you may be in the right, but you don't always got to prove you in the right. You know what I mean?
Totally agree.
If a person doesn't want to wear a mask, in my book, God bless. That's their life. He is the only person that's going to die if he catches it. I'm not going to die over him catching it. So I don't really care. But at the same time, I appreciate his right not to wear it. And then at the same time, I appreciate the right of a gas station or a business or anybody else to say, hey, you need to have one in if you're going to come around us.
Yeah,
that's that stress part that I'm talking about. Pick your stress. Like when I see these videos, I see mad videos on Instagram and all of that where it's a person deliberately walking into a store that has a sign on the front. No mask, no service. And they literally walk in just to cuss out an employee who has no power, absolutely no power on the policy that the store is. Marks are walking into Walmart, Target, all these places to cuss out the dude at the door to say, where is it in the law? I have to wear this and all. Seriously? Hey, real. Listen, y'all.
Want to go there? You want to go there?
Y'all. I am not a person who complains a lot. So y'all gotta forgive me this episode because sometimes I lose my mind, and so that type of stuff drives me crazy to see those videos. How are you cussing out
a random motherfucker who can't do
the
nothing?
Walmart greeter over wearing a mask because 1776 they fought for I don't give a fuck, nigga. Wear the fucking mask or not. Either wear it. Excuse my language, y'all. Excuse me. Either wear it or don't. Get vaccinated or don't.
Man, look.
Real stuff. I had no plans on getting vaccinated. When from the beginning of this thing, I thought about all the conspiracies just like everybody else. And I still have my reservations. To be dead honest, I'm about to go back home. I'm about to go see my mother, my family. I'm like, you know what? If getting vaccinated helps me to get back to them just so I can see them and hug them and I'll deal with the consequences. That was my choice, right? Choice. It's all about your choice. But I'm not going to not get vaccinated, jump on a plane, and cuss out the flight attendant for saying, can you wear a mask? Like, that's unnecessary stress. And we are starting to just become. No, we ain't. Listen, no, we're not doing nothing.
Plan to make this unnecessary stress because this Bloods and Crips out here, vaccinated and non-vaccinated. This shit is like hey, let's be honest on this R.A.W, man. We divided, y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We divided right now, bro.
The homie.
Everybody know who, man. What? Everybody know what I'm on. I ain't taking. You know what I ain't doing, but we good. You know what I'm saying? We divided right now. But he said it's a lot of unnecessary stress. So that's why we had to tap in with y'all and just understand, man. Be patient with people, man. We stressful times, man. Jobs are on ease. You know, you dealing with stuff. A lot of people working so much they ain't got time to be around. A lot of people didn't have money, now they broke again. Marriages, couples, man, they splitting up. They want to get back together. All kind of stuff happening, man. People are feeling weary, sick, a lot of stuff going on, man. It's just like stressful time. So have the patience to be patient with people for whatever reason, man. A lot of this shit ain't happening to us. I feel like we ain't landing on Plymouth Rock landed on our ass. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody asked for no goddamn viruses and shit to be out here to shut down the damn world all at once. We wasn't expecting that shit. A year ago, I was just thinking about what I'm going to do next year with my son. We talking about going to Colorado and shit, going whitewater rafting and shit, enjoying life. And then months later, they saying we can't go nowhere. Now they saying we can't go nowhere without a mask. Now we can't go nowhere without a vaccine. But I just feel like I've been a rebel against all causes and shit. I was just in the wrong time frame. Like, I just want to see what the other side feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody, you done said it on the ear, but you see what happened. He said, if everybody going left, I'm the nigga to go right. And he was like, I ain't going right. I'm going with you, bro. And he going,
hey, Pete, this is the difference.
What?
This is the difference.
Go ahead.
You can go right if you're on your own path.
Yeah.
But I can't go right and then be mad that I'm not. Like I said, the point of me, I went ahead and took it. First of all, I got a job that eventually is gonna probably say, "Hey, we need to get." I work around people, so that's hit or miss. My main point of taking it, like I said before, is literally to go up to Chicago to go see my mother. Okay, that's it. If I had no trip to go up there to see her and the rest of my family, I wouldn't have taken anything. But I made that solid choice. I had to think about it and had to make the choice. Okay, if I want to be able to go see her, make it up there
without no
hiccups, then it's my choice to say, all right, I'll go ahead, stick me for it.
Hey,
that's the trade-off. But you can't have it. You got to be all or nothing. You can't.
Yeah, that part.
You can't say, let me get on the plane, but go fuck your rules.
So, hey, I got a question.
You get what I mean?
So, see, but this is the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Because this is an all or nothing brother right here. He'll do some stuff, like, for the cause. Like, bro, if I'm like, bro, you got to take your shoes off to come in here. You like, nigga, I ain't got I got holy socks on, but fuck it, you going to take your shoes off. And you say no shoes to work,
right.
Walk in here, right?
Exactly.
And he don't care who around. He said, my guy told me no shoes, shit. But if somebody else walk in with shoes on, you ain't going to make no big fuss about it. Like, why you got his shoes on? You told me take mine off. Because I feel like I'm going to make the rules for everybody. Like, bro, I said, and you going to help enforce them. Like the homie said, no motherfucking shoes in here.
but peep this. I'm not going to say nothing because this ain't my zone to say something. This is your house. Will I look at you and say, damn, are you going to say something or not?
Okay, see, look.
But see, that's the difference. I don't walk into Walmart and cuss out the greeter of why I can't wear a mask. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the person who owns Walmart.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? See, we always want to fight these fights, but don't really want to fucking fight. If you really are going to protest wearing a mask or not wearing it, then you should be able to put your money where your mouth is. Okay, if I'm not welcome, if I don't have a mask on, I don't go there.
That part.
That's this is the unnecessary stress I'm talking about. It's like when a lot of black people, they go into these white establishments or Asian establishments and they get treated in a disrespectful manner racially.
And they there next
week.
And
then they go next week just to be like, why do we get treated like this every time we go? Somewhere down the line has to tell you stop going. Something has to see. I'm the stop going type of mother. I'm not going to force my way in just to say I'm there to get treated disrespectfully so I can go on Instagram and put up, yeah, we stick together. But then I'm there next week. Like, that don't make sense. And that's an unnecessary stress on us people that care.
Okay. Oh, while we talking about caring, so, I'm glad you're talking about this, man, because we want to clear the air of this. So never once on Raw Radio did we make allegations that we know that's not true, right?
Right.
With that being said, with the Haitians at the border, Tamika Mallory was over there, doing her shit. Man, we called her out. Man, she doing her shit. So even like what you just mentioned right now, it's some people that care, but we care not to know that they care that much because we ain't following them. You know what I'm saying? We just hear about shit or we don't see them in the public eye. Like, we already know what the news media put on the forefront was Black Lives Matter, which is a corporation that doesn't really do much for us as black people, as we could say. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a black organization.
It's a corporation. It's them people. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is.
I know. I'm just
saying. Shout out to Tamika Mallory. If you want to reach out, you know what I'm saying? But so sometimes people, man, when we say all this stress stuff and everything, it's like a lot of us that care, man. And I don't know what you care about, but one thing you got to do, you got to stand for something. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stand for anything, but standing for humanity is like the best thing. That's that love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's that. If we ever had that, it's that person on the side of the road. You was 2 checks away from being that person on the side of the road if you ain't had your mama to call, somebody to help you out.
Most of us are a check away.
Yeah, a check. You said this time.
No, that's a whole fact.
Oh, yeah,
the average person. I don't care. See, this is another thing. I don't care how much money you got in, that I can see. Your house is nice, your car is nice. Most of us still are a check, or like you say, or 2 away from being that dude on this. See, let me keep it $100 with y'all. I've been on the street before.
Yeah,
I know what it's. I really do know what it's like. See, I don't speak out of my ass about shit that I don't know about. I've been there before. Mm-hmm. I've never sat and asked people for change or anything, but I know what it's like to not know where you're going to sleep tonight. I know what it's like to not know what you're going to eat tonight. I know what it's like. So I speak off of being there. That's why when I see a person that I'm looking through all the bullshit. I'm not looking at his clothes are dirty. I'm looking at, man, I could feel,
I've been there before.
I could feel the air hitting me from my nights that I've been out. I done been out 10 degrees, 15 degrees in a blizzard.
That's deep.
I done been there on my, man, there's so much I could tell people. I've seen it, lived it. You know what I mean? Never, when I was out, never was on drugs. I wasn't stealing from nobody. I wasn't robbing nobody. Just, I had some karma I had to pay.
You just going through
out there in it. So I look at everybody as that same person, because I had people like the homie, had plenty of people I could call to get a meal for the day, take a shower, maybe wash my clothes. You know what I mean? I wanted to rebel against my mother at that time. I could have easily apologized. And when I get old, when you get older and you stop being in your feelings, I could have always went back home to my mother.
That part.
But you wanted to be a man. There's the door. That's what men do. Men go out there in it.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. So, I just said, say your shit, nigga.
So
the fuck?
I always speak, anything that I speak of on this mic, I've seen it, or I know somebody who's been there, or really, I don't really like to speak on anything that I haven't lived it, to be honest. That's why I quit rapping, because I'm not a big club guy, and the way rap is nowadays, you got to turn up and club and the Bentley, and I don't live that life, so it's a lie to me. So I can't. I'm phony if you know what I mean? Like, it's phony. But I'm not a fake it till I make it. I got to really make it, and then I'll. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a stressful life, man.
That's
faking it.
Yeah, it's got too stressful. I gotta lie about it. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, bro, what about a nigga faking it till you make it? What about when a nigga pull a real gun and say, "Give me what you got," nigga, you ain't got nothing? He gonna probably shoot your ass for being fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
like,
hey, don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah, but any fake, anything fake is just like, what? Like, when you a kid, I said this when I hit 18. Only person I gotta lie to, or I'm done lying to anybody. The only person I ever really had to lie to was my OG, out of fear of being in trouble. Yeah. And then the police and a judge.
Hey, that's it.
You never are supposed to lie to a lawyer. You never are supposed to lie to a doctor. Why? Because they got your life in their hands. Yeah. They need to know everything. If you go to a doctor's office, you better tell them, yeah, I smoke crack on Sunday mornings. I drink a bunch of Monster. I do meth. Because his job is to save you from
some more chemicals in to have adverse reactions.
Exactly.
Case in point, vaccines, some shit, chemicals that go into you that may have an adverse reaction.
So, like, okay, so that's a great segue, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you I took the vaccine for this reason. Mm-hmm. I'm not faking it with you. I ain't going to be on the mic talking all this fly government conspiracy stuff, even though I took it and nobody has to know. Because really, nobody had to know that.
Yeah, that part.
Right?
That part.
So the truth will freaking set you free. The more you lie, if you've ever lied, you have to keep lying.
Dang, that's the worst part of lying.
You get what I mean? You got to keep lying. What do I always say, bro? I've said it on this mic. Me and the homie, we always talk, and I say this. The minute you are not 100%, you got to walk away. If you going to bang, the minute you're not 100%, I'm willing to die today. I'm willing to go to jail today. I'm willing to upset the balance of everything in my life. The minute you're not 100 into that, you better walk away from that. The minute you're not 100% into, I got a family, I want to take care of them, I got a wife, I want to be faithful, just don't get married, my G. You don't gotta, you can't have it all. You can't not have it all. Yeah, man. And so with stress, you got to treat stress the exact same way. I got room for stress. Everybody does. We will never live in a world where stress is not there. But I only have a certain amount every week for stress. I got room for job stress. I got room for emergency stress, which is something can happen anytime today. Wow. I ain't got no room for unnecessary stress. If it's dirty, clean it up. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me it's dirty, but you're not going to clean it up. Mm-hmm. Because you just added more stress to my life that I cannot change until I get there and clean it up. So don't tell me. If you don't want to get vaccinated, God bless you. That is your right. I totally agree 100%. You do not know what's in these needles. So it is your God-given right not to take it. But don't stress out the Walmart greeter. He just trying to make his money. He got enough stress at his house. He doesn't need no more of yours.
Hey, man.
Man, salute to the Walmart greeters. Half of y'all don't even be greeting when we walk in.
Yeah. But stress them out about that.
But it's stressful because they don't shit. They don't even have insurance, I don't think, over there. So that's got to be stressful. Walmart, yeah. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Allegedly. Let me not say anything. Yeah, not say anything. Yeah. Salute to Tamika Mallory for doing the work that she does.
My son.
Definitely my son. I mess with him. Salute to everybody who's trying to figure out something different. As we say on R.A.W, we do not have the answers. We are just putting out dialogue, because when I don't have the answers, I like to ask other people, because that's the only way I'm going to perhaps find the answer that I want. Part. So, man, peace, love, take care of yourselves, get your health up, and keep your stress down. And on that note, next time, it doesn't even matter because we stress free around here. R.A.W, we out.